Hello and welcome to Reddit or Not. I am Ron Chabuduo, and I don't work here. Today we are going to look at I Don't Work Here Lady. This first story involves a tired nurse, an entitled woman, some bookshelves, and a crafty old lady. Some assembly required. Good luck. This happened several years ago. I was the nighttime charge nurse over the ICU. I just finished a 12-hour shift at my hospital that had turned into a 14-hour shift because of a rapid response right before shift change. Patient responded well. All I wanted were some items to drop in the slow cooker so I'd have something to eat when I got up tonight. I stopped at a well-known big box store that sells groceries, clothes, electronics, the works. I'm wearing royal blue scrubs, the name badge with a big RN under it, and forgot to take my stethoscope off, so it's hanging around my neck. The employees here, don't. As I'm walking towards the store, I see an elderly couple struggling to load a large box in their SUV, parked at the front of the store. And I mean old, 90 plus. Shaky hands, teetering around with limited mobility. The kind I see with a med list 3 pages long. No way would his hips take the weight without snapping. And I've worked enough tonight. I approach quickly and address the female half of the couple, offering help. It was gladly accepted and I got their TV loaded with very little difficulty. It was more cumbersome than heavy. I'm chatting with the woman who is explaining it's a gift for their son and her husband hadn't wanted to wait for help. I'd wondered why an employee wasn't helping. That's when it happened. I will be RN, she will be EB for entitled very disagreeable woman. Hey! Startled, we stopped our conversation and looked over. It's a lady in her 50s dressed in a cheap-looking beige pantsuit with a get your manager hairstyle standing about 15 feet away with a hand on her overly broad hip. If you're about done, I need help over here. She then points to a cart with 2 boxes of bookshelves, some assembly required. I realize she thinks I work here. Oh, sorry, I don't. You are already making me late. Just get it done, and don't scratch my paint up. Elderly lady and I exchange looks of disbelief, and I try again. I don't work here. Just get it done. She then steps away from her cart to grab her purse, grumbling about trucking idiots, and is digging for her keys when the cart rolls further away and one wheel goes off the curb. The entire uneven load causes the cart to topple over. I instinctively jump forward to try to prevent everything from falling. I was unsuccessful. Entitled B, who is now turned to see her particle board bookshelves spilled out on the cement. Corners of the boxes crushed and one was torn open with a few pieces and packaging now exposed. Entitled B completely loses her excrement and becomes a raging thunderclap. What the truck, you trucking moron? Pick them up. God damn it, trucking. I'm going to have you fired. You owe me new bookshelves, and I'm late. At this point, I'm done. Pick them up yourself. I don't work here. I then turn to go inside when I feel her grab my sleeve and try to yank me around. I jerk my sleeve out of her grip and turn to face her now violently red-faced. She opens her mouth to start screaming again, but I put my finger in her face and say, "No, don't touch me. Shut the hell up. I do not work here, and even if I did, I'd quit before I'd help you clean up your excrement." Entitled B stands there speechless, mouth opening and closing, sputtering in shock that I dared raise my voice to her. That's when the manager and an employee come out, as Entitled B sees the manager and finds her voice. "Are you the manager?" This man damaged my bookshelves and is refusing to pay for them. I just stare in shock. Seriously, I have realized that a man in bright blue scrubs with a stethoscope and a big RN badge really doesn't work here. Instead of apologizing, she chooses to double down on the craziness and now accuses me of breaking her stuff. Before I can voice my denial, the elderly gentleman I'd helped earlier steps in and explains the situation to the manager. Entitled B is still voicing complaints, but the manager realizes the real situation and apologizes to me and the couple. I'm still standing by watching angrily as the manager deals with Entitled B and inspects the bookshelves. They are not damaged. He offers her 2 new boxes, but Entitled B is now done with the whole situation. She says no. She's already too late because of me. She just glares over at me and says to the manager, "Just load them. I'm already late enough because of this." The manager and employee then lift the boxes up and get them wedged into the lady's car. As I shake my head and go to enter the store, I'm stopped by the elderly lady I'd helped earlier. "Sir, thank you so much for helping us with the TV. I'm so sorry some people are so rude." She then reaches for my hand to shake. As she folds both her fragile hands around mine, I can feel something in her palm she's giving me. The lady whispering, "Don't look yet. Wait till she leaves." I slide the package into my scrub pocket and lady walks away. Entitled B then gets in her car and without apologizing or thanking anyone, peels out and drives away. I finally enter the store to grab my food items, and when I reach in my pocket, I pull out a plastic bag with a bunch of screws and hardware. I realize immediately that the sweet little old lady took advantage of the commotion to steal the hardware out of Entitled B's ripped box. I couldn't believe it. I had the biggest grin on my face as I did my shopping. And I have a new petty revenge hero to idolize. Someone should give that old lady a medal. She's a hero. This next post proves multi-level marketing companies are the worst. I did not accept the job. Now please let me enjoy my holiday. This happened about 4 years ago when I was looking for work. My second interview was for a marketing position at a new firm. The interview went well and I was offered a trial shift the following Monday. On turning up, it became clear that this wasn't a marketing job, but a door-to-door sales job for what was basically a huge MLM. The service was to sign people up for charities on monthly donations. To make matters worse, we were told to lie to consumers about our pay status. we would make a commission effective to the first 2 months' donation. My boss would then get another month and the company would get the rest, equivalent to 6 months' donations. We weren't supposed to tell people that and had to tell them we were salaried. We weren't. I only found out during the trial it was commission only. So far, not so good. When they offer me the job, I let them know I have another interview lined up the following day and tell them I'll let them know by the end of the week. The interview goes well, it's a real, albeit temporary role, and I'm offered the job and inform the MLM of my decision. This is somehow a 30-minute call where he's still trying to convince me to work for him, with me saying I'm not interested at all. Fast forward to the next Monday, and I'm rudely awoken at 9:15 a.m. with a phone call. I answer to this. I hadn't saved his number. Hello, me speaking. Where the hell are you? Sorry, what? You were meant to be here at 8:30 a.m. This isn't a good start to your first day, is it? Why are you so late? Sorry, but who is this? It's not the interviewer from MLM. You know, the company who you work for. It's too late now, your team has left. You better be on time tomorrow. Sorry, there must have been a misunderstanding. I got offered a job at another company and accepted that role. Sorry for this. Well, you should have told us this. It's not professional to just not turn up, and we would have hired someone else. Now your team is short-staffed. I told the interviewer, maybe check with him. Anyway, I need to go. Bye. Hoping this resolved, I get up and go about my day. Tuesday morning, I am again awoken to the same guy demanding reasons for me not turning up to work. Apparently, not working for them isn't a valid excuse. This amazingly continued until the following Monday, where I was let go for unauthorized absences. When asked if this means he'll stop phoning me, he told me to grow up and be professional about it. I think I dodged a bullet there. Dodged a bullet? More like dodged a pyramid. Quick tip. Are you at a party and want to end a conversation in under 30 seconds? Just ask the other person. Would you like to make more money and be your own boss? I have an exciting opportunity. Wait, where are you going? To my current subscribers, thank you for being a part of this community. Please remember to help me grow by liking and sharing. If this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe to Reddit or Not, the channel that will mildly entertain you. Always remember, you are awesome and you matter. Let your voice be heard. You can share your thoughts, stories, and comments below. Until next time, Ron out.